for our fourth installment, and this is our final video blog of the summer. I hope that the whole series has helped you become more informed as a Park Mud resident, my thought is that this last one will be the most important. Today we're going to be talking about move-in day and kind of some of the events that will happen after move-in day so that you don't have a very high stress level. You know what to expect and you come in and you can hit the ground running and it's not as scary of a day for you. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to our mascot, the pirate. Good day, mates, and welcome back. Today we'll be talking about a very important subject, move-in day. There's something that you ought to do before move-in day comes on August 20th, which is just a few days away. If you haven't done it yet, reach out and connect to your roommate and your suite mates. Talk about what you should bring and what maybe you don't need to bring. Every year, I always get a chuckle when I hear about a suite having 6 microwaves. Oh man, there's not even room for 6 microwaves. Figure out some of these logistical things before you come so you don't end up bringing too much stuff, bringing unneeded stuff, or you end up wishing you would have brought something that you find out later that you need. So talk about this and figure it all out before you come on August 20th. Alright, that's some advice from the pirate. So let's talk about move-in day. The very first thing you need to know is that you'll need to enter the university off of Big Bend Boulevard onto Shepley Drive. Down Shepley Drive, there will be a lot of traffic. There will be a lot of people here wanting to move in lots of different buildings all at the same time. I ask you, please be patient, be aware that this is going to happen, and don't let it ruin your day. Take a chill pill, everyone will get here, and it'll be just fine. So plan for that. Okay. Once you get here, come to Park House. Before you start moving stuff in, just come on in with your family, and the signs will point the way through the main entrance there and come into the check-in room. More than likely, I'll be the first person to greet you there to check you in. And I'll give you a room key and a room condition report. You check the condition of your room, you bring all this stuff back to the check-in room, and then you get lots and lots and lots of goodies and information and free stuff. It's going to be great. One of the things that's important for you to know is that even if you've come here early, so many of you are doing pre-O programs or you're here for athletics, some of you will be here early, you already have your room key. That's fine, that's great. You have to come back through the check-in process anyway. So make time during that day, August 20th, to come through the check-in process and get lots of free stuff. Because one of the things you'll be getting there that's most important is the convocation t-shirt. We all get matching shirts that was designed last year by our college council, and we'll wear those to convocation as a group, so you need to come back through, okay? Hopefully that's clear. If not, we'll come looking for you. Okay, so the check-in process, it's really low-key. We'll give you everything you need. We'll walk you through everything, and after that, you kind of have the rest of that day to get settled in. But you don't have to move in by yourself. So this is the really fun part. We actually have a full move-in crew. So throughout the day, we'll be taking shifts. The RAs, the student staff, your WUSAs. We'll all be working the check-in room, and then the other half will be working the move-in and helping you move stuff in and out. You'll have plenty of people there to help you, and there'll be lots of people who will be wearing matching shirts. So if you need something, just ask. Don't hesitate to ask. I want move-in day to be the least stressful day you can imagine move-in day being. And the only way we do that is by being there to help you and knowing when you need something. So ask if you need something. Don't stress out about anything. We're here to help you. Okay? You got it? So, as part of that, because a lot of us will be helping you move in, it's really important for you to go online to the website, parkmud.woostel.edu, and check out all the staff bios. Get to know the staff, because they're going to be around wanting to get to know you on that day. And if you're familiar with us, it'll make it a lot easier on you. There's some people you need to know. Certainly there's me. There's also our graduate fellow and our faculty fellow. Get to know those two guys. They'll be around. You also should get to know your floor's faculty associate. There's a very good chance your faculty associate will be coming by during the move-in day just to see how you're going and meet your family. And you should be somewhat familiar with who that person is before they come to meet you. Finally, if you haven't done it yet, go check out the staff bios for the RAs, the student staff, and the WUSAs. That's so important on move-in day. If you already know who those people are, you'll feel so much more comfortable. Please, take my word for it. You'll feel so much more comfortable if you recognize their faces. Good? Okay, so you're in, you're checked in, you're moved in by our staff, and then you have some time to get settled in. Do as much as you can. We'll have maps available to you in the check-in process to go to some stores like Target. It's the essential kind of things so that you don't get lost. Everything will work out okay. Don't stress. But the one thing you do need to know is your first floor meeting comes up very, very rapidly. In fact, in Park Mud, we've decided to move this meeting time up a little bit to allow for us to have some more time to learn convocation cheers, to be able to tell right off of day one that Park Mud is the best. So you might be wondering, what is this convocation you keep talking about? Well, after first floor meetings, we all come together as one big group of park residents, and we walk to the gymnasium all wearing our black shirts, acting all pirate-like. And all the other residential colleges will do the same thing, wearing their matching shirts, and everyone will be sounding off in their res college cheers. To give us more time to do this, our first floor meetings will be at 4:45 on that Thursday, August 20th. All your other materials will say it's a little bit later than that, but that extra half hour will give us time to really make sure we've got the best and loudest convocation cheers to send the message right from day one that the Pirates are the best. Arr! Okay, so 4:45 is your first floor meeting, and there your RAs and your WUSAs will help you get to know all the other residents on your floor that no doubt will be feeling just as anxious as you are. Okay? After the first floor meeting, you go to convocation, and then things kind of relax for a while. Orientation events, you get into a flow, you'll get into the groove, you'll get the lay of the land pretty quick. One thing that I want your parents to know about is that there's a parents' reception that Saturday morning at 8:45 a.m. on the ground floor of Mud. We serve coffee and some breakfast foods, and it's a good time for them to meet other parents and meet faculty and ask any questions before they leave town. But here's what I want you to know. If your parents aren't coming or your parents aren't staying that long, it's totally fine. There's probably just as many parents that don't come that do come. Not all the parents stay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But we want to offer up something for the parents that are here. But if your parents aren't here, don't be anxious about it. Don't stress about it. It's not necessary. Okay? Good? Okay. So, the one thing I do want you to know that won't be in any of your orientation materials, this is brand new. In fact, I was told today this has never been done before. There's a resource fair just for our freshmen in Park, where we're bringing in all these different campus resources so that you can meet them right from the get-go and know about, oh, this is how this will help you get the lay of the land. And so as the year goes on and you need a resource, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when I met this person during orientation. It's just for you. It's really important you come. It's going to be on the Monday of orientation, August 24th, and you'll get lots of information about it. But look forward to that. I'm excited about it. The RAs are excited about it. It'll be a good time. We will see you there. Then finally, throughout the rest of orientation, there'll be lots and lots of events. Service First is a big one you should know about. It's when your floor will go to a school in the local area and do community service for a day together. It's a tradition that's been going on for over 10 years on campus. Look forward to that. There's also this thing called Big Bang, where all the freshmen get to go to the St. Louis Science Center and just hang out and have a big party together. It's provided by the orientation office. Good times. There's lots and lots of orientation events. I encourage you to get involved because that is the one single best way for you to really just integrate yourself into WashU and get rid of that stress and anxiety. That's my advice. So, I hope I've answered some questions about moving day, given you some context, giving you some information. But if you have any questions at all about moving, email your RCD at acton@worcester.edu and get those questions answered so that moving day is not bad for you whatsoever. All right, good day, Pirates, and I will see you when you get here.